All those women not leaving the parish house, always roaming around in the convent of the priest. You go home to your husband. If you are not the cook in the parish house and you are not the secretary, and you don't have any work, you are not the sweeper, why are you roaming around in the parish house when everybody has gone home? You want to tempt the priest? Did the devil send you? When the priest will do one thing, because the priest is also human, when the priest will do one thing with you, you go to the TV and you start blackmailing the priest. But you are the one who presented yourself to the priest. Imagine that. If the church ends, please go home to your husband. If the church has ended, go home to your husband. I don't know what many women do in the church, especially those who are still presentable. I don't mean the Lola. I don't mean the old women. I mean the young women that are still very attractive. The mass is ended. Go in the peace of Christ. They didn't say, the priest did not say the mass is ended. Stay in the peace of Christ. Say, go in the peace of Christ. Go home to your husband. That's why after Jesus healed the man who had many demons, I mean the one that requested that can they send us into the swine. After Jesus healed that man, he wanted to follow Jesus. He said, no, don't follow me. Go home. Go to your family. When the mass ends, the priest says, go in the peace of Christ. Go to your family and begin to announce the good news to your husband. Begin to cook for your husband. That's a way of announcing the good news. If you prepare a very nice dish for your husband, that's a way of announcing the good news. Those things you used to do for your husband when you were dating and courting, that made him to love you so much. Do it again for him. Do it again. Go home to your husband, cook for your husband, wash the clothes of your husband, take care of your family. That's spreading the gospel beginning from your family. Go home, ask your children, how are you? Ask them about their assignments. See if you can help them in some of their projects. See if you can clean the house. See if you can wash some of the dishes. See if your husband needs massage. Stop roaming around in the parish house. Go home. The parish house is for the priest and for the Christians when they come to do something. The mass is ended. Go in the peace of Christ. They did not say stay in the peace of Christ, but go home. I don't know why the women, many of the women, especially the young women, always roaming around looking for the priest that is handsome and the one who is not handsome. I'm serious. When the mass ends and you are not the cook in the parish house, you are not the one, the cleaner in the parish house, you are not the accountant, because maybe the accountant will stay back to count the offerings. Usually the men are the accountant, mostly in the parishes. If you're not the secretary in the parish, what are you doing in the parish? Looking for gossip or looking for what? Go home. The mass is ended. Go in the peace of Christ. Go and announce the good news. Not in the parish house. Go to your husband and make him happy. Make your children happy, and let the evangelization and the spreading of the kingdom of God begin from your family. Am I talking to somebody? But this is true, okay? I'm just saying the fact. All these young women roaming around in the parish house trying to put the priest to temptation. The priest is also a human being. Stop moving around, shaking your buttocks and moving around. No, stop that. It's not good. It's not good. And many of you don't dress very well, no? You don't dress very well. You look for, people you put into temptation. If I were to be parish priest, if the mass is ended and people are not in the chapel, it's either you're in the chapel praying or you go home. Either roaming around the parish looking for people who will get your